Do you have a message to share? Do you have a story that you want to share with other people? Hi, this is Beth Jones at bethjones.net, and I wanted to talk to you today about sharing your story, sharing your message, sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. If you look at my dress today, it kind of looks like a newspaper, the old newspapers that were handed out at people's houses. I guess they still do that because I see the Kansas City store, but it's in French. It's got French words on it like bonjour, au revoir, je t'aime. But I like it. One of the reasons I liked it, besides it being in French, I took French for 4 years in high school, and I've been to Paris twice. Beautiful, amazing place. No place like it on earth. But one of the reasons I liked it is it looks like a newspaper. And it reminds me of the good news of Jesus Christ. And I want to share a scripture with you today. It is Psalm 68:11, and it says, "The Lord gives a command. The women who proclaim good news are a great army." And I just love that. So I want to share three things with you today. One is to share your story. Share your story, share your message, the message that God has given you for others. I call myself a messenger of the Lord. I'm a speaker, I'm a writer, I've written 30 books, I do podcasting, I do videos. So, share your story, your message that God has given you. Share about Jesus with other people. And there are so many ways to do that. So, number two, you can share with women's ministry leaders, pastors, um, just so many ways. You can chatterbox, as my speaking coach Robin Dykstra says, be a chatterbox. Tell people that you speak. Let everyone know that you are a speaker and that you want to come speak to their women's group. I've been sending out just ask letters to women's ministry leaders, to area churches. And I'm sharing right now with you, if you need a speaker for your event, I would love to come speak with your women's group, your conference, your retreat, breakout session. Contact me at bethjones.net on the contact page and let me know that. Number two is you can start a YouTube channel. You can do videos. You can do what they call as video shorts, where it's short clips of videos on YouTube. You can do YouTube Live. You can also do Facebook Lives on Facebook on your business page. So do that. Start a YouTube channel. It's very easy. It's free. It's a powerful tool. So many people love and prefer videos to written things. Number three is written messages. Write books, blog posts, articles, social media posts. I've written 30 books and I'm still writing. I'll be writing the rest of my life. I already know that. And speaking. You can find the books that I've written at my Amazon author page, amazon.com/author/ Beth M Jones. So do that. Write your messages. And I also have a podcast. So you can do podcasts, you can do social media posts. I also lead a writers group every Wednesday at 1 p.m. It's called the Dolphin Pod. The Dolphin Progress Pod. This is a free perk of Shelley Pitts's Christian Author Academy. So we get to meet once a week on a progress pod for support and accountability and prayer to encourage us to keep writing, to keep going for our goals, our dreams, and our goals, taking a next tiny step. That is a program developed by Richard Ralston, who is in New Zealand. And this is a free perk of Shelley's membership site. But we meet once a week to encourage each other, to support each other in our goals by taking a next tiny step. So I want to encourage you with this today. To share the good news and your story, your message with others. One example I have is that I met a woman who was a volunteer at my husband Ray's fire department in Harrisonville, Missouri, and she wanted to start speaking and writing. So I invited her to be a guest on my podcast. So I'll share that link in the description box below. Her name's Elizabeth Lundeen, and she shared her testimony on my podcast. And then she just took off like a rocket. I mean, she's taking off running. She's now about to do an event, a live event, where she will be hosting it. She'll be speaking at it. She has another guest speaker. There's going to be worship. They're going to be writing your struggles on a piece of paper and throwing it into a bonfire at the end. They're going to have prayer and intercession. It is going to be so good. I'm planning to go. It is on September 22nd this year. So I'll share that link also in the description box. But she wanted to start speaking. So she started speaking on my podcast. She's spoken at the jail. God's opened other doors for her to start speaking. So as we take these little steps of faith, God would just start opening doors. And so you can do that too. I've done this as well. I've hosted my own events. I've spoken at them. I've had other guest speakers to speak at the events. One year I had a masseuse come. One year we did a potluck dinner. Another year I hired a caterer with Italian. So you host your own events, create your own events. That's what Diane Cunningham Ellis, my business coach, did with NACWE. She created her own Christian women's organization years ago. She had finally handed over the baton to others. It's still going, but she created what she needed and desired. And so you can do that too. Create your own women's event. I've done about 5 of them. I love decorating, planning for them, and then, of course, speaking at them to encourage women and pray for them and just to bless God's daughters. That's what Elizabeth is doing with her night for the daughters at Garden City, Missouri, at the venue. So create your own event. But I do want to encourage you today to share your message, to share the good news, like the newspaper dress. Share the good news of Jesus Christ with others. Share your story. What has God done in your life? What has Jesus done for you? Saved you, delivered you, healed you. Share about that with other people. And, number 1 is share your story. Number 2 is to start a YouTube channel. And number 3 is to write books, articles, blog posts, social media posts. You can also start a podcast. So those are my tips for you today. Remember that if you need a speaker for your women's event, conference, retreat, breakout sessions, to be a guest on your podcast, I would love to do that. I am Beth M. Jones, international speaker and author at bethjones.net. Be blessed and have a beautiful day. Also want to share 2 more verses with you. Thus says the Lord God of Israel, write in a book all the words that I've spoken to you. That's Jeremiah 32, 30, verse 2, ESV version. Also in Jeremiah 1:7 in the Amplified, it says, but the Lord said to me, do not say I am only a youth, because everywhere I send you, you shall go, and whatever I command you, you shall speak. God has opened amazing doors in my life to speak, not only other cities, but also other nations. He can do that for you. He can open incredible doors. It's our job to knock on the door and God's job to open those doors. So knock in faith and let other people know that you want to share your message, your story, God's good news with other people. Be blessed, and I will talk to you later.